The tea is cold now. She made it hours ago, but never took a sip. The mug just sits there, still untouched, like her voice, like the warmth she used to feel in this house. Janelle is alone again, not just in the room, in the marriage, in the so-called family. The blinds are half open, letting in just enough light to see the dust dancing in the air. The silence is suffocating. It's not peace, it's absence, and it's been building for years. Hey guys, welcome back to TLC's Sister Wife Secret. I'm Oliva. If you love real talk and raw truth about what's really been happening behind the scenes of Sister Wives, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment right now. Did you feel this moment too? When Janelle sat in silence, did it hit you in the chest the way it hit me? Because here's the thing. Janelle didn't walk into polygamy out of desperation or confusion. She chose it. 29 years ago, she walked into this lifestyle with open eyes and a willing heart. She believed in the dream, sisterhood, shared purpose, spiritual unity. She gave up the comfort of monogamy for something she thought was sacred. And for decades, she held on to that belief with everything she had. But dreams don't survive on belief alone. Not when loyalty becomes one-sided. Not when love starts to look more like control. And not when the husband you sacrificed everything for slowly starts revolving around just one woman, Robyn. Over time, Kody stopped being a husband to the whole. He started becoming a husband to one. And Janelle? She was left trying to keep the pieces together, while watching the family she helped build slip right through her fingers. There's this scene I'll never forget. Hunter's graduation. It should have been a joyful day, the kind of moment families celebrate together. But when the camera panned across the crowd, the absence said more than words. Kody barely made an appearance, and when he did, it was stiff. Disconnected. Janelle stood there proud of her son, but also standing alone. Again. Then came Gabriel's birthday. Gabe wasn't asking for anything huge, just a phone call from his dad. Just acknowledgement. But that call never came. And when Gabe talked about it on camera, you could see the pain behind his eyes. The kind of hurt that doesn't come from one missed call, but from years of slowly realizing your dad just isn't showing up for you. And it wasn't just the emotional side. Janelle had been handling the weight of the family's finances for years. She invested in Coyote Pass. She gave up comfort to make the dream work. Meanwhile, Cody and Robyn moved into a nearly $1 million house, while Janelle lived in a tiny RV on the same land she helped pay for. The contrast was so clear it hurt to watch. By the time season 18 hit, you could see something in Janelle had shifted. She wasn't bitter. She wasn't angry. She was just done. In a confessional, she looked straight ahead and said it without theatrics. I don't think I want to be married to him anymore. That wasn't a cliffhanger. It was closure. And then came the moment. She reached up, unhooked her mic, stood up, and walked out. No yelling, no tears, just a woman who knew her worth, and walked away with it. As Janelle's silence turned into strength, the silence from the rest of the family started breaking too. The kids, who had once been background in this story, began to speak. And when they did, it was raw. Honest. Sometimes heartbreaking. Gabriel was one of the first to show something was wrong without saying a word. After the episode where he broke down over Kody forgetting his birthday aired, he posted a photo on Instagram. Nothing flashy, just a quiet image, captioned with a simple message. I'm healing. That post hit like a punch. Because we all remembered the footage of him crying, trying to hold it together as he told cameras how his dad never called. Not even on his birthday. That wasn't just a moment, it was a wound. Then Gwendolyn, Christine's daughter, got on YouTube and started reacting to episodes. Her commentary was lighthearted at times, but underneath you could feel it. The hurt, the confusion, the years of not feeling seen. She flat out said she didn't feel emotionally safe with Kody growing up. That's not gossip. That's a daughter putting truth out there for the world to hear. And then there was Garrison. His words were harder to watch. You could see the emotional distance in his interviews. He tried so hard to keep it together, but it was clear. He felt abandoned. He even mentioned feeling like he wasn't important to his dad anymore. And in the most tragic way, that feeling never left. This wasn't just a breakup. It was the collapse of what once looked like a close-knit, intentional family. The cracks were no longer hidden. They were out in the open, through confessionals, through social media, through the faces of kids who had been waiting for years to be seen. And now they were done waiting. As the family began speaking out, there was one person who still didn't seem to see it, Robyn. In her confessionals, she kept repeating the same story. She was the one being left behind. She was the one trying to hold the family together. But to the rest of the viewers and to the family, it felt like something else entirely. Robyn wasn't being left behind. She had already been chosen. And that choice, made by Kody over and over again, had consequences. She cried in nearly every interview, insisting she never wanted to be the favorite. That she loved her sister wives, that she just wanted peace. But those tears didn't erase years of visible favoritism. She had the house, the Christmases, the constant attention, and the rest, they got excuses. Meanwhile, Kody kept pushing the same line. He was the leader, the head of the family, and the others just couldn't handle his authority. But here's the truth. There was no one left to lead. Christine was gone. Janelle was done. Mary, hanging by a thread. His sons weren't calling him. His daughters didn't trust him. And then came the moment that shattered everything. Garrison. His death wasn't just tragic. It tore the curtain down on everything the family had tried to patch up. The heartbreak in Janelle's voice, the absolute silence from Kody for days. The family didn't just lose a son, they lost any illusion that things could be fixed with another apology or another sit-down conversation. Even Mike Kelty, once known for defending Robyn publicly, grew quiet. On her Patreon, she subtly distanced herself. Her tone changed. There were no more soft excuses, just a steady pullback. Like she finally realized the pattern too. Robyn kept crying, Kody kept blaming, but it didn't matter anymore. Because when the kids are hurting, when your own wives no longer trust you, when silence grows louder than words, it's not just a relationship in trouble, it's a collapse. And this time, there was no family meeting that could bring it all back together. The truth is, Janelle and Christine were never meant to hold up Kody's version of family. They were the pillars, but for someone else's house. And when that house started falling apart, they didn't try to save it. They stepped out of the rubble and started building something that was finally, honestly, just for them. No big speech, no dramatic showdowns, just two women choosing peace and never looking back. You know, it's been hard to miss how TLC seems to be slowly pulling back from Kody and Robyn's story. It's like their chapter in this saga is quietly closing, but not with a bang, more like a slow fade. There's no real direction anymore. No big family moments, no heartfelt conversations, just silence. And honestly, that silence says a lot. Kody and Robyn's shift from a plural marriage to what looks like a much smaller, more isolated world has been painful to watch. It's not just about changing how many people are in the family. It's about what's left when the dream crumbles. Instead of working on healing, it feels like they're wrapped up in their own bubble of comfort, with expensive toys, quiet retreats, and a stubborn refusal to face their own mistakes. There's no remorse, no real growth, just resistance. Robyn still playing the victim card, and Kody clinging to his role as the leader, even as his family steps away. It's clear this isn't about connection anymore, it's about control. And for viewers watching closely, it's heartbreaking to see what was supposed to be a shared faith-based journey end in such emotional isolation. But here's the real picture. While Kody and Robyn are stuck in that loop, Janelle is no longer waiting for their approval, no longer broken by their choices. She's moving forward, literally and figuratively, walking away from the shadows they cast, stepping into the sunlight on her own terms. That image, Janelle hiking, reading, laughing with her kids, says it all. This isn't just the end of a family drama. It's the start of a woman reclaiming her life,